Yeah.
Sue has a heater and Susan has heated blankets, so and I got nothing, so we don't meet at my house until summer.
Perfect. Okay, so I have begun to play around with here. So I found a nice little website called 30 plus examples of people using this site. Um, and I'll send you this as well.
Okay.
Do you see my screen?
Yes, I do.
Okay, cool. So there's a bunch of websites here that they have listed that you can go and, take a look and see, maybe get some inspiration from. Um, but basically, I signed into your account.
Right.
Okay, so the first thing that I did, let me just update, make sure I have everything. So the first thing I'll just walk you through the big change is that they do the block structuring, and
Uh-huh.
this was a big request because everybody got tired of hacking the WordPress theme, the base themes, to make it look more like a website that people wanted to make as opposed to a blog. And so
Uh-huh.
now they gave you the ability to do these block things, and I'll show you how to kind of do that.
Yeah, because I don't know that at all because I have been using a plugin that lets me use the classic one because I
No
couldn't figure it out. And I
problem.
couldn't
No.
do, actually I couldn't do links with it. That was the big major thing.
Okay. I'll show you what I did so far, and then just take you from that. So basically, to get to your page, you just go to Pages, obviously, create your website with blocks, and that's the front page. So if you go ahead and click Edit on that, you end up getting to this thing. Hold on one second. Okay, so you get to the block structure thing.
Okay.
Okay, so this is what's really scary, and it's all very new and kind of scary. So everything on the middle of the screen is kind of what your website's going to look like,
Uh-huh.
both whether it's mobile or desktop.
Okay.
And I don't know if they have the ability to switch the views to see what it looks like in the various views. We could look and find out. But basically, every single field in here is clickable, selectable, highlightable. Everything. It's all basically you're graphically building your website, like dropping in pieces, adding in things, making it look exactly the way structure wise you want it to look.
Okay.
Okay. And so what I've done is I've done a couple little things here first. Obviously not a finished product, but I was just playing around and just showing you how it works. So every block and item is available right up here on this left hand button. See the little
Okay.
plus button? You click on it,
Yeah.
it will then open up this kind of frame and it will come into view.
Okay.
You obviously can search for the things you're looking for. You can also scroll, and they have them grouped into common areas like design or widgets, embeddable stuff like a GIF or a map, Pinterest, whatever that might be,
Okay.
Reddit, um, earn, grow. I think the main thing you'll be focused here is up on the top, which is text and media.
Yeah.
Okay. So these are the major blocks, and then they have this idea called patterns, and you basically can select between these various options, whether it's buttons, columns, gallery, headers. These are just kind of like nice, cool things if you're looking for a certain type of structure. And
Okay.
then, and those are just like preset things that look really nice, and you may actually lean on that. Additionally, gallery, so you can have side by side pictures. You can do headers, and obviously, I pulled in one of the headers here, the Don Quixote picture here. And then I think at the bottom is text. Yeah. So if you have anything you want to do, like a quote with a little image, maybe it's a review or something like that, they have these like really nice preformed blocks that you can start with.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Now that's just all the terminology. And everything in the screen is clickable. When you click into the screen, you can see that frame disappeared, because now you're in this view. If you want to get it back, you just click on the plus button and it comes out.
Okay.
Again, if I click on the inside, it goes away. Just to give you a little bit more room to navigate. Okay? So everything is clickable. So like for example, I brought in one of these images that you had in your media area. When you
Yeah.
click it, yeah, when you click it, all of a sudden all these features appear right above it. You can change the block style, you can move it, you can change the order, you can do all these little things. You can also make it a clickable link. You want that picture to be a link. You can resize it. You can change some font stuff. And then this little vertical ellipses, they have some additional items here as well. Also, when you have this item selected over on the right side, you have some additional items. You,
Ah,
you
cool.
can change the height, you can change the dimensions, you can put some alternative text, you can make it rounded, you can make it default, whatever type
Can
of
you
little.
just
Go ahead.
can you just use these arrow, well, they're not arrows, but the dots on the sides to just resize it that way? Or no, on the actual picture, there's two dots.
Yes, you can just resize it this way.
Okay, yeah, cool.
You can make it go bigger too, so you can overlap stuff. So that's where it can get a little tricky if you overlap. But you can do this to a really nice effect.
Yeah,
I think I saw a cool effect here. So you can see how they have this in the mission COVID. They have
yeah.
this text box that kind of overlays their image. Kind of a nice, cool look. Um, and then I think there were a couple other ones here that did kind of like an overlapping picture. Let me see. I thought I saw one in here that this avocado chicken bowl
Yeah,
website looked kind of cool. Like with respect to being an author's website, you can kind of imagine your author, take out the avocado bowl and put your picture
right.
of your book or something like that. Here's another one where they have a little bit of a text overlay. I didn't see, let's see, is there anything that where they have images kind of laying over the top of each other? I don't see anything specific, but anyway, you can definitely do that, and I think then it kind of snaps to the original size.
Cool.
All right, cool. So you can obviously change them really fast. You go, I really like the rounded look. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can also each item has different items embedded within it. So like these pictures have an option to put a caption, right? So you can just add text. You can then highlight that text, make a link right here, and then you can just say, let's say CNN.com, and hit enter. And now now it's a link. There's some additional items here: strike through, subscript, text color, underline for the text. I added in like a little divider here, just as an item.
Where,
Um,
show me that again, where the divider is.
so I have the divider. Let me see. I don't know if it's. Am I able to select it here? Drop cap. Nope. Did I add the divider in? I don't know how I got that in there. Oh, well, it's really easy. So, like, imagine you screwed up a block. You just
Yeah,
highlight the block, you hit delete, and then you select the block and you hit delete, and it just goes away. So it's
cool.
super easy to remove stuff. I maybe it was like a selection that I made. You'd have to explore and kind of see what
Okay.
you're doing. So obviously you can change the structure. I think you can also copy. Let me see if I can Control C, Control V. Oh no, here's a plus. There it is. Added a new one. And then I can go ahead and add whatever I want in here. So I hit a plus. I want to add an image. You can upload an image or I can select an image from where? Okay, my media library. And then I can wait for my slow
Spinny
computer.
ball.
Come on, guy. I'm recording this for you as well. So
Okay, cool.
I'll put this on YouTube so you can you can reference back to this as well. So there you go. I got it
So
back.
many images to choose from here.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, I added in my banner image, one of my banner things, so I can
Mhm.
just use it as like an example. But there you go. Copy paste. I put the text back. You can just kind of play around. A lot of this will probably just be a set structure, however you want it to be.
Okay.
So you can see that. However you want to do it, it's up to you. Here's another thing where they have kind of 3 columns, but let's say you want to add another triple column, right? So I think down here, design. So you come down to design, you have buttons, columns, you have group. If you just click columns, right where your cursor like you had select I'm sorry, let me delete this real quick. So I had kind of selected this white space between the 2 blocks. They allow
Uh-huh.
you to drag that out.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it's kind of nice. So if you want to kind of play with the spacing like that. So I've selected this guy. So what that means is that kind of imagine like the cursor is there. And so
Uh,
when I add a new item, that's where it's going to go. So you'll see when I add columns, they inserted it right where I had selected. So
Mhm.
let's say I want another, let's say I'll do a 25, 50, 25. So I select that, and now they've input these 3 blocks here. Now you
Uh-huh.
can put in here whatever you want. So say I want to add in, a button. I don't know why. We'll just say, this is, this is a button. All right. And then when you click on that button, you can make it a link. Let's just say it's Amazon,
Okay.
Amazon.com. So now that button, when you click on it, should take you to Amazon.com. And so let's actually,
Cool.
I'm just going to update this. And let me see if I can get a preview. Yeah, here it is. Preview. Oh, yeah, here it is. Preview tablet, desktop, mobile. Okay. Open preview in a new tab. So did you see how I did that? I went up here to preview.
Yeah.
Once you're live, you'll just be able to say launch your website or whatever it might be. Okay, so here it is, Don Quixote. Here's your awesome, pictures, and obviously here's a button. When you click on the button, it says Amazon.com. But right now it's just a preview, so I don't think it's going to
Right.
take you there.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you're adding a link, is there a way that you can add a link that opens in a new tab?
Yes, I think typically when you, let's see. Yeah, here it is. So when you click on your link, you have all
Uh-huh.
these items here, but on the right side, it gives you additional items.
Okay.
Open in new tab. So when you click
Okay.
on it, it sets that automatically. But it
Okay.
looked like it
So would
also,
would you put the link in the right-hand side or in the center side?
it looks like
Um,
it looks like you,
beneath the open in new tab or
yeah, it looks like they duplicate some settings that are available right here in the center, but
okay.
also over here. So you can see right here, open in new tab. So if I click
Okay.
that, you see that both options are now enabled.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So, and then there's some advanced features down here, maybe some, oh yeah, HTML anchor, things like that. So you can play around with that. You can also change the width settings. So if you decided, oh, I really wanted that to be 50%, you can start playing around a little bit with,
Okay.
how the button is structured and stuff. And
Can you
what,
change colors here with any of this, or is it
yeah,
set?
no, absolutely. Here's color settings. So
Oh.
you drop that down. You can also set it as a gradient. So you can set the left side to be whatever, and then you can set the right side to be there, and then let's see,
Cool.
that's the background color. Let's see if I can change the color. There's the text color, and then there's the background color.
Ah,
So you can,
spiffy.
yeah, so and then obviously you can do custom colors and whatever you want to do. So there you go, nice pretty buttons.
Cool.
And these buttons can be dropped anywhere. So for example, this was a little element I dropped in. So for example, I'm sorry, get out of here. I think if you select, there's like a way to select it as an item. Here, let's see. Do. Outline. Hmm. I got me a new one. There it is. Okay. I was able to select it as an element. So within some of these images, there are embedded elements where you can add text. Like for example, the Don Quixote here is, you can change this to, 3, whatever you want to do. And then let's say let's add that button like you guys were doing this as like an opt-in for your website.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know where button is, so I just come up to the top and I search button, and then I can either select a button, a payment button, a WhatsApp button, or they have these nice cool filters down here that I can choose
Okay.
as well. But I'm just going to choose button, and you can see the buttons added right here. And I think if I'm right, can I move it anywhere? So this is a test. Hmm. Let's move to here. Let's uh so these are just the little things that you'll like. Some of these I don't know these features.
Uh-huh.
Some more settings. Maybe they had a justification thing. Show more settings. Style. No, border. So you can change some of those settings. Page. Hmm. You have to play with that. So here's remove block. Let me see if I can choose a different button. It's the same button. Ah, now you're down there. That's just kind of interesting. Can I change the orientation here? It's a full width button? No, do not want that. Oh, here, it's justify in the center. Okay, so there's a justify center button area. Okay. Yep. I mean, these are just the little things that you'll have to like Google search and
Okay.
play around with. Was that here? No, that was not here. That was. Nope. How did I get it in the center there? Inline color. Nope, definitely not it. I'd have to play around with it. Oh, here it
Yeah.
is. Oh, okay. So like if you select the button, those are certain options, but there's this invisible field here that if I select that, now I get
Ah,
these centering images. So there it is. Now it's in the center.
there we go. Okay. So
Ah,
it's in that
yeah.
invisible block. Okay.
Yeah, so you have to think in terms of like what you have selected. It's in the industry when you're doing software, it's called progressive disclosure. So they only show you what you've highlighted or what you've selected because that's immediately what you're looking at. And
Okay.
so if you've only selected the button, you're only going to get button stuff. But then if I select this block, you can see how it's kind of light grade
Yeah.
selected.
Yeah.
Now I get different things and I can, oh, there it is. So I can move it up or down a little bit. And it looks like there's other blocks in here. So if I want to orient, like if I have two things here, looks like there's another block right here. Yeah, see this other block right here. There's another block on top of this image. So you can really kind of go crazy with it. You can orient them by moving them. You see how I'm moving them up and
Yeah.
down? So
Okay. So this photograph here,
yeah,
that's one that they did you upload that or did they? Is
they
that part of them?
they
Okay.
did. So it's under this patterns.
Patterns.
And
Okay.
if
And
I
so
click
how
on
do you replace that image with,
your
say,
own.
your art?
Okay, perfect. So if you didn't know where to go, first thing you want to do is just try to select the image and
Okay.
then look around and see where, oh, here's clear media, or you can come up here and say replace.
Okay.
So let's replace with something in my media library.
Okay.
Let's put
Which,
my thing here. So
yeah.
there you go. I made a nice thing on, BookBrush or whatever, but
Okay.
it looks like it does not like the height, and so it's kind of scrunching it. So you may have to be aware
Yeah.
of the pixel requirement that they have.
Right. Okay.
So just keep an eye on that one. Let's
Okay.
use
So
this one here.
basically, everything about this theme is that you need to click stuff in order to find out
Yeah,
what how you deal with it. Okay.
exactly. And what's really cool is over here you can see I have a bigger image. You
Yeah.
can see this dot here. You can change what is displayed.
Nice.
So you don't have to resize your image. So if you have a really high res image, you can adjust it there. That's a great feature. That
Yeah.
is very sexy feature.
So,
um,
but if you have a really high resolution image, then uh, that's going to make the thing load slower, even though you're using just a piece of it, right?
they may actually just crop it in real time. Like once you've made that selection, when you hit like update, they may say, okay, that's what we will show, just that portion of the image.
Okay, and so let me ask you another question. When I am changing sizes on things, you showed us how to do that, um where you are not online. You're
Hmm.
basically in your computer and you click on an image and open it up basically. And then up at the line, there's a thing that says tools, and then you adjust the size, right?
In you're talking about in the WordPress thing?
No, on my computer, just my computer. I've got an image on my desktop.
Okay, so the way I do image resizing is like for example, I have like my cover here. This is
Uh-huh.
my large cover. So if I
Yeah.
think If I click on it, it's massive. Come on. I need a new computer. I, I, I need more. I need more Biden bucks. I can find another computer.
Yes, instead of the Trump bucks. You
Well,
know how much we got? You know how much we got of a refund for taxes?
what?
$150 because of all the stimulus payments last year
Oh
that came
yeah.
out of our taxes.
Oh really?
Last year we got $1,500 back.
Oh nice.
So it's ugly. It's
Yeah.
ugly taxes this year.
Uh, so what I use is Paint.
Right.
So when I click on Paint, it will open in Paint. So you can see it's a very large image.
Yeah.
They allow you to resize here, or Control W does the same thing. And basically, you can cut it in half, and you hit OK, and then it kind of shrinks it in half.
Ah,
And this is the way I do resized images.
okay.
And then
Um,
it just resizes that. I don't want to save that. So that's how I have a big image and I have a small image. So depending on where I put the image, I've already basically cropped it a little bit.
can I then show you how I do it or how you showed us how to do it?
Is is
Because I
there
don't have,
is there a
I,
website?
no, I don't have Paint. But let me just show you because it's part of the Mac.
Yeah, go ahead. You share your screen.
Share my screen. Okay, start sharing. Okay. All right. So let me see. Um, okay. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So let me grab a thing here. I'll just grab this one. I have no idea what it is. And okay, so I just click on it
Yeah.
and it goes to preview and it goes to tools and it opens up a window that says adjust size.
Oh, perfect.
Okay, so my big question here is normally what I'm doing, normally when I have a book cover, it's
Mhm.
the resolution is 300.
Yes.
And this is like, 20 or 11 or 12 or, something like that.
Sure.
And so when I am sharing on Facebook, normally I'd put it like at 72 here,
Hmm.
and I would put it at you know, 5, 6, 7 or something like that
Yeah.
inches. But so when I'm doing for the website, what should the resolution be
I
on
it
photos?
it probably doesn't matter. It's just the size of the image. If that takes if that takes the size down, then that's fine. It's really how large the image is. So if you have like a five
Okay.
megabyte file and you're able to get it down to say like a 100K file,
Uh-huh.
that's fine. As long as it doesn't look pixelated on the website, you're fine.
Right. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, there's no like rule of thumb or anything, but most people are going to be viewing this type of stuff on your phone, you know, maybe the desktop once in a while. As long as
Okay.
it's a decent resolution, you should be fine.
Okay.
All right. And then I let me see, is there a my only other question here. So yeah, so you got all these little things you can create and build. I've already done a couple of them for you. You can also do I think there looks like there's so let's see if there's a social media. Okay, great. So social icons.
Okay, so I need to see your screen
Oh, I'm sorry.
because I can't see your screen.
Not a problem. Yeah, I'm coming back. Start sharing. Okay, great. So I went ahead and let's see. I'll just go ahead and remove this block for you. So I went ahead and selected at the bottom of the website, and you can obviously do whatever you want. Let's add in another column, right? Because you'll kind of maybe want to do like a about us, social media, and something else, right? So columns. You can do this. Let's do this cool one down here. Columns with 2 images. All right, cool. So this is nice. So you have kind of this image, text, text. So that's kind of cool if you wanted to do like a little bio thing.
Hmm. Yeah.
Let's let's add in another column. So you can add these like really nice blocks. Let's add a 30 30 30. Yeah, this one. And then in here, let's add a social icons. And then we're going to choose, let's see what options they have here. Search for a block. Let me see. So okay. So the first one will be, let's see. Come on. Get back in here. There we go. Pill shape default. Logos only. Pill shaped. Do they just have Facebook? Oh, there we go. So there's Facebook. Let's add another one. Say like Twitter.
Instagram.
Yeah, then we can do Instagram. Insta. There it is. Blammo. So there you go. We got the 3 buttons. So when you
Okay.
click on that button, you can enter in your Facebook page. So like, was it 3 witches or whatever? So
I can't
enter.
remember.
Yeah, and then your Twitter will be www.twitter.com. And then this, when you just click on it, you just go, okay, www.instagram.com. And there you go. So now you got your three icons right there. You can have like a, let's see, do they have Goodreads? No, they don't. Okay, so you could add something like, about us, maybe like a, do they have a heading? No. A paragraph. Let's just say a paragraph. Okay, cool. So then about us, find out more here. And then it'll be email at email.com, right? And then you can, if you want to make that a quick link, you'll do the mail to email at email.com. And there you go. So now you got a link to your email. Anyway, so these are like, it's pretty quick, right? I'm just able to, and then if you want to put like hey, let's put one more image here. Let's make a cool image, maybe a gallery image. Check out the galleries. I think there's a gallery. Yeah, here it is. So on the gallery, you have different types of options. So let's upload a couple images. Not upload. Let's select our images from our media library. And I'll select these 2 awesome images. So I selected 2 things. Create new gallery.
These 2 awesome images created by Susan.
Yes. And what's cool here is if you go to what is it, Patty Roberts glass.com. I think that's it. This is your author friend.
Yeah.
So we used a
garden friend.
Yes. I'm sorry, yes, your art friend. We used the basic theme for this. It was pretty straightforward. But under her like custom work tab, they have different gallery options. So you can see how they have like 3 or 4 or 5 images, and you can resize them and kind of restructure them. So there's a lot of different gallery items if you have a lot of images.
Yeah.
So
And we will at some point, but
yeah. So, and then you can say, group my images. You could just do one image. You could do this tiled. That's when you have multiple images. You can do a slideshow. So you could just, by selecting that, you say, okay, make it a slideshow. And now it's a slideshow,
Oh.
And if you don't like it, you just go right up here, remove block, and it's gone. So it's pretty straightforward, pretty simple. This might be a good structure right here for your books. So all of this may just go, what I'll do is I'll remove some of these. Can you just like bulk select things and delete? No, of course, everything is deletable. Of course. Like I wish you there's got to be a way to there it is. Select the line. No. Yep, there it is. So gone. I don't want any more columns. Gone. There we go. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of that button line. Let's get rid of that thing. I don't know what you are. Okay, cool. So this might be a cool thing for you to do for your books, where you put your book cover here, and then you put your blurb, and then you'll put the thing below, like a link to, Amazon or whatever. And then here's another way to add the exact same thing. Can I replicate? Duplicate. Perfect. And can I drag and drop? Please tell me I can drag. No, I can't drag from one to the other. I can only drag within. Okay, good to know. Can I select? All right, here's another. We're learning on the fly here. Okay, so I've got the item selected. Duplicate. Come on. Nope, it just duplicated the thing. Didn't want me to
copy. Couldn't you just copy? Because it was a copy. option.
Copy. Column copy to the clipboard. Can I? Okay, hold on. We're almost there. Paste. No paste.
Wow.
I wonder what
How
that
about
copy.
those little buttons?
I wonder what copy means. It says duplicate, but it just wants to. Oops. Control Z. Yeah, Control Z works. Okay.
How about the three little buttons on top of that middle column?
All right. Let me see. Look at there. Ooh, good to see. Grammarly works. Okay.
No,
Oh,
you lost the middle column.
the middle column.
There was an empty middle column.
Yep.
Okay. Now up above, yeah, see that. No, that doesn't work either.
Move
Ooh, there's a
to.
move to though. So maybe if you duplicate something, you can move it to. I don't know.
Well,
Yeah.
at a minimum, you can just re-import the image and then
Yeah.
duplicate the text. So
Yeah.
there. Anyway, so that would be a good way to do like your books. Like, so if you have like 5 or 6 books, you guys can do this structure here. Do your blurb, and then you can put like your links. You can also, what's cool here, I think, is that you can probably, let me see. I'm going to insert a button. Yeah, so you can go ahead and put your buttons right here. So you can go Amazon, and then you can do another one and say Kobo. Do another one here and say Barnes and Nobles. Is it EO? Yeah, Nobles. All right.
No, Noble.
Yeah,
Noble.
LE.
And no S.
Anyway, so you can play around like that. And then under
Cool.
each one, you can have all those buttons there for you. I think you can also probably, let's see if we can. All right. Let's see. Nope. Wonder if you can make them below. Can't put an enter. Nope. Did that guy go here? Nope. I'm making too many mistakes there. Anyway, so play around. You can do whatever you want to do. I'm wondering now. Let's see. I'm going to update. A lot of times with websites, you're able to do the. I'm sorry. Use your words, Matt. The menu options to have all the menus up top. I don't know if you guys want to do a blog or not. It's up to you.
We want to have a news section.
Okay.
And we want to have an events page or events section.
Okay.
I do know that.
Okay. So here's menus. So under appearance and menus,
Okay.
you should be able to make your the top display menu. So home, about, contact. You can add links to custom pages. So when you create a new page, you can do the like your blog, contact, about us, events, whatever it might be. You create a custom page for that.
Okay.
And then over here in your pages drop down, it will show up as like an option.
And
so
then
like
you drag it over to the right.
Well, when you check and you say add to menu.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Give it a second. It should appear on the right side.
Right, and then you can move those around.
Exactly. Yes.
And that's old, so I know that part.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then always remember to save your menus when you're done.
Yes.
And then, and then that should work for you then. How does that? Do you feel better?
Yeah, that makes more sense than what I was. Yeah, I see the Bluehost had this web builder thing that was just a piece of crap, and I finally, um, I thought I deleted it, but it's still in the list of things to update.
Okay.
On the dashboard, but I can't figure out how to get rid of it completely. But maybe I have to get rid of the Bluehost thing completely.
Okay, so I added a block here. I'm not going to do that. That's stupid. Wow, that was really quick. That did that. Let me see. Can you please go away? I want you to go away. I'm just gonna Control Z you to doom. I can finally get it. Oh, that is weird. It embedded the link and now it's like previewing the web. I can't select you. There it is. Embedded URL. Delete. Remove block. Ha! Sorry about that. Yeah, it's hard because everything is so clickable,
Yeah.
and it's kind of annoying. That's a little bit of annoying. So I'm going to add a paragraph here, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a web link, and I'm going to highlight it, and I'm going to add in this Colony 2020 themes example, and so it's
Uh-huh.
sitting right there for you. That's this website
Okay.
of all these
With all
themes
these. Okay, cool.
that might be some good inspiration for you. Oh, also, yes, you can change the background image, your background color, the page. Okay, there was a way to do this.
So what is the difference between the feature what is the featured image?
Let's find out.
Because I know that I was trying to do that and I couldn't make it work. Um,
I don't know. For page block, for the page. Weird. Sometimes when you have open areas, when you're scrolling, they have a background image. Maybe that's what that
uh-huh.
is.
Well, I know that on the website I have now, um, if I don't set a featured image for the post,
Yeah.
when it for a blog post, then when the page that has all the blog posts, the chunks of them, not the whole post, that there will be nothing there. And if I
Yeah.
do set a featured image, it doesn't show up in the actual post, but it shows up on that, mini whatever teaser thing page.
Yeah.
So,
I think that's typically for the blog posts. Not,
right.
I don't know what that means for this though.
Yeah, I don't either.
It's very strange. I don't know. Color setting. Is this the background? No, that's just the block. I don't know. That might be a Googleable item to find out. And you should be able to change the background image, but for some reason I can't find it. It should be
Yeah.
somewhere.
Maybe it's under appearance or something,
Hmm. Yeah, let me
since
yes.
it's the thing. Yeah, since it's
Let's see. Appearance. Customize.
customized.
Yes, let me try that. I wonder if customize is a little bit different. Yes, got it. Okay. So there's your images. It is a little tight to the edge, and so I don't know why there's no margin. There might be a margin option somewhere. Not site identity. Um, homepage settings. There may be. I would just do a quick Google search on the margins. You want to kind of bring it in a little bit because it's
Okay.
right up against the edge, and I don't see
Okay.
how like this text is along the edge of the website.
Yeah.
There's probably just a style. It's probably just a styling change.
Okay.
So here we go. Is this background color? No.
Uh, I don't see
Custom.
anything that says background. Normally there is. Um,
Strange. Open website builder. I don't know if I want to do that.
yeah, you don't want to get into that.
Not style. Accent color. Text color. Strange.
Yeah.
Just Google it real quick.
Uh,
It's probably right in front of us and we don't see it. Hmm. So in between those two items, so the customizer I know is a little bit different than the actual editor. So do be careful
Yeah.
with what you're selecting there, which one
Yeah,
you're
I
using.
understand. I understand the customized thing because I've used that in the past. It's just the editor that I've never used.
Okay. The other thing too is you can pick some of these really nice themes that are already
Right. think I was using the 2021.
Yeah, this 2021.
Yeah.
You could see here. What's the 2020 look like? Well, it's kind of cool. Might be a little bit easier place to start. Looks like I got that background color in there. Here it is. Background image, background. Anyway, play around. I know they have some good author based themes, so you may just go that route too.
Yeah, I haven't looked in a long time for themes.
There's a lot of free ones out there that are
Yeah,
just, it's like, oh,
it,
yeah,
it just takes a long time to go through them all
it does. It does. But they
and
do
find what works.
they, yeah, they are doing some nice like author. They're doing better at like, here's your authors, an author one. You can a lot of these are just pre ready to go out of the can. So you can think about using these. Like this one's kind of cool here. It just look and feel is what you're looking for. But you're going to replace pretty much every piece of content with your own
Yeah,
content. So like don't look at the images, look at the structure.
I know
It's
it's really hard for me not to look at the images, but I do. But the fonts make a huge difference to me.
they
I
really
know
do. Yep.
when I'm doing stuff. So,
Well, take a look. They a lot of times they'll there's a lot of if you just search like top 20, free themes for authors, and sometimes they'll give you some good ideas there.
okay.
This one's kind of cool. It's like an author landing page. Oh, here it is, digital books. So you can of course, it's got nothing. So you have to figure out how they what bits they twiddled to get this thing. That's so lame. I always hate that. I hate it when they give you this really nice looking theme and you're like, oh yeah, I want that guy. But it's like, well, how the heck do I get that?
Yeah.
So the way I solve that is digital books, WordPress theme, how to. Like those are the type of things that I will search for. And a lot
Uh,
of times those themes will have like, oh, here's how you build that, how you build that thing. Digital. Yeah, see, they don't even have anything there. Digital books by the Magnifico. Sometimes you got to put the author in there too. Let's see if that works. Yeah, so if you go to the homepage for the theme on WordPress, sometimes they have like a tutorial on how to do it.
yeah.
So just theme homepage, mm, live demo, buy premium, download. So anyway, check it out. It's free. Whatever. It may work for you, may not. But they do have some more author specific things now. So
Okay. I will look at that because
or
I know I want to change mine around, but I put that off till this summer because I'm just slammed.
no, I totally understand.
Yeah.
All right, well, take a look. Search
Oh,
for always search through like author popular because those tend to be updated all the time.
yeah.
So they might be a little bit more long, have a little bit more longevity, and they won't have any errors. Like this is a good one structure wise. It looks like it has the no,
Which
of
one?
course. Gosh
Oh,
darn
store.
it, storefront. Because it has this banner and then has
Uh-huh.
the column structure that we kind of all look for in the author thing.
Right.
Yeah, I don't see anything jumping out right now. You have to look through a lot of them.
Yeah, I know. I've done that before. Yeah.
Depends on how modern you want yours to feel as well.
How what?
How modern you want it to feel. Some people don't
Totally
like.
modern. I
Okay.
mean, well, I mean, I don't want it to be like modern art
Yeah.
modern, but I want it to feel up to date,
Yeah.
so that people are willing to not look at it and go, oh, these are three old broads who don't know what the fuck they're doing, and I certainly don't want to read their book. You know,
some of these themes are, it's like $50 and they're pretty good. I mean, just depends.
yeah.
It's
My problem with a lot of those themes that cost money is that they say, oh, yeah, we update it, maybe once every 2, 3 years. And I'm like,
yeah.
hello, security wise, that's a bad idea.
Oh,
You know,
I
have
know.
hacked 2 or 3 times. You know, I'm a little sensitive to that
Uh, I hear you.
since I'm going to be the one doing upkeep for the website.
Once you get something set,
Hmm.
you, you know, you probably won't have to touch it very often, hopefully.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's not like we're going to be publishing every month like I am.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Anyway, check a look, see what they got. If you got any other questions, let me know. I
Okay.
spent a little bit of time with this block editing thing when I did that website for that other couple. So
Okay. Yeah.
it's just remember, if you're struggling, you just want to click around what you're trying to click and get the right thing, so you don't like drive yourself nuts. You will drive yourself nuts, a little nuts, trying to select the right thing.
Yeah.
So it is a little frustrating, but anyway.
But we'll see.
All right.
Okay,
Hopefully that
cool.
helped. Hopefully that helped. What I'll do is I'll throw this up on the YouTube and I'll send you a direct link, and
Okay.
it'll be unlisted. So as long as you have the link, you should be able to watch it. So
Cool. Yeah, this was very helpful. So
okay, good. Glad.
I may I may contact you with questions, but
Sure.
I
Yeah.
think I
First,
can
so I
figure
think
it.
in the order of things, figure out if you want to use a theme. The theme will be easier because it'll be, out of the box. Second thing, if you want to stay with making it custom, you'll want to figure out the background, and then the default margin. So you want to bring in the margins a little bit, and then after that is build what you want. So
Okay.
all right, best
Okay.
of luck. Best of luck.
Cool. All right. Well,